It is a sunny Saturday in EPCOT, and possibilities await. Hi everyone, it's Herb from World of Walt, and welcome to another live broadcast from the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. Today we are going to take a little stroll around EPCOT. We may check out Spaceship Earth. We will perhaps walk through the Moana Journey of Water, and maybe wrap up at the Imagination Pavilion, which tends to be video broadcast. Tanya, good morning to you and happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. Susan, yesterday was your birthday. Happy birthday. Mark from Wesley Chapel, good Saturday to you. Keith and Nicole, good morning, and hi Alberto. Thank you all for being here. So the standby wait time for Spaceship Earth is listed as 10 minutes. Now, a few minutes ago it looked a little less crowded, but I think I'm still going to give it a try. Just because last time I was on Spaceship Earth and did a broadcast, it was fairly successful. And 10 minutes for Spaceship Earth at the beginning of the day is really not bad at all. Janet from South Carolina, hello to you. Iona, nice to see you. Joey from New York, hello. Let's see if we can make our way.
Let's come back to this room.
Okay, I think I am in the line for Spaceship Earth. Cindy says weather looks great. It is nice. It's 84 degrees on the way up to 93, so it's a good day. Roberto is asking for a shameless plug for the Pin of Month Club. Roberto, thank you for your support and your vast intelligence in asking the question. You gave me an award today, which is my undying appreciation. If you, or anyone you know, like a little bit of Disney fun for the new home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. The date is time for Saturday to begin. Maria from New York, hello to you. Rachel, good morning. Diane from Long Island. Lucille, favorite place for her 80th birthday. Happy 80 years to you. That is wonderful. Mary Martin says, looks like a crowd. The only thing I have to look at right now is this queue going into Spaceship Earth. But actually, my typical indicators of crowd levels, meaning the backup at the parking toll plaza and the backup at the ticket tap styles, was not bad at all. So I did not have to wait for even a single car in front of me at the auto plaza, and I had to wait for just 2 or 3 people in front of me at the ticket tap style. So yeah, wasn't suggesting an extremely busy day here today at EPCOT, but we'll see. This is taking a little bit longer than I expected. Bill says, let's go, thanks to Phoenician. Always a good idea. Jim has 90 in Pittsburgh today. We're not much warmer than you at 93. Been hearing about the warm weather up north. Summer is definitely here. Donald says, looks like the line is moving smoothly. Yeah, we're making some progress. It's good. It has bumped up the standby wait time to 15 minutes. It was 5 minutes 10 minutes ago. It was 10 minutes 5 minutes ago. And now it's 15. It just keeps on moving. But this line does tend to move pretty quickly, as we are seeing now. Tracy says it's noisy and crowded. Sorry about that. I am in the middle of a mob here. A queue. It's a nice way. It's a much nicer way to say it, a queue. Shelly says 95 in Indiana, so you are actually going to be warmer than Central Florida today. Iona all weekend, 70s in Oklahoma. Sounds pretty good. Oh, except the rain part. Charlie, good morning to you. Nice to see you. Elmer, hello to you. Wait, Susan has 86. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's 84 here. Makes sense. Usually Orlando plus 2 degrees equals Miami.
won't let me pick anything else.
Keith says, ride flash equals Q. This is true. I know, it's great to see Spaceship Earth, beautiful icon. I love the points of light that were added to the outside. Great addition from the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary back in 2021. How the time flies. Melissa, good morning to you, and says, ask for a pin plug, Melissa, you got it. Anytime, you know, there's no possible way to run out of shameless plugs for the Pin of the Month Club. You and the word of my undying appreciation. If you or anyone you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out, oh yeah, pinofthemonthclub.com. Ellen is an EPCOT fan. Lori in Maine has an overcast day. We'll send you a little bit of Florida sunshine. Robert, 84 days to go. That's great. Karen said points of light were a genius addition. I agree. Yeah. Actually, when you're underneath Spaceship Earth in the queue, you can see the design of those lighting elements, which has a bulb or some sort of lighting on the bottom, and then also directional lights out of the side that match up with each of the creases in the exterior. Melissa says 11,300 complete triangles on Spaceship Earth. There's a great piece of trivia for you. That's pretty good. Thank you for sharing that. Andy said music makes her happy. Jack, hello to you. All right, won't be long now. Peggy said the whole area has changed since her last trip. Yeah, so last year, all of the renovations for the entrance spine, as it's been called, for EPCOT, or really the new World Celebration, has become quite different. Definitely less cement-like and more park-like, which is a nice change. Bridget, good morning to you in Long Island. Ted said the YouTube simulcast is working. Thank you, Ted. You're welcome today. Technology cooperated. I've been experimenting with a new app that allows me to go live on both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. It worked 2 weeks ago. Last week, I was having problems, let's just say. Maybe it was me. It could be user error. But this week I was able to get it figured out again, which is great. Melissa says, did I get my name on the virtual queue for Test Track? So I believe that tomorrow, the 13th, is the first day for annual pass holders to be able to experience the Test Track preview. And there is a virtual queue that opens up tomorrow at 7 a.m. So I know what I'll be doing tomorrow morning at 6:59 a.m. I'm going to see if I can get into that virtual queue if I'm lucky on a fast finger activity. So I hope, I do have a park pass reservation for EPCOT tomorrow just in case I can get in. If I can't get in for the 7 a.m. queue, I'm not so sure if I'm going to make the trip over to EPCOT to try to get in on the 1 o'clock, I think it's 1 o'clock queue. So I'm going to give it a try, but we'll see. Tanya says, can almost smell Rome burning. Good news is there's a backup, so that's good. He says, maybe a bonus broadcast? Potentially. Yeah, potentially. It's a unknown. If it happens, it's probably going to be at a kind of a random time. It would probably be in the morning, sometime before, maybe afternoon, before 2 or 3. It sort of depends on what I may or may not be able to get. So we'll see. Part of me wants to do a live broadcast so I can share the new Test Track 3.0 with all of you. Part of me also wants to be able to get some photos and maybe do a broadcast at a usual time on a Saturday morning. So we will see how the day unfolds.
Makeup, and they were trading
Robert
this.
says a fun ride. Ted said you don't need a park reservation, right? So it depends. As an annual pass holder, you still do need park pass reservations, except for certain select days when no reservations are required. So the system for pass holders actually becomes slightly more complicated, but also a little more flexible too. Because if you want to visit a park on a day that doesn't require a park pass reservation, you don't have to use up one of your allocated slots. I believe if you're purchasing a day pass for a particular day, you're effectively, I don't think you have to have a reservation. The rules have changed so many times, so maybe there's some folks on here who know about the latest and greatest rules. But I know for me as a pass holder, I've got to. I believe if you're buying a day ticket, you don't, because it's already tied to a date and you don't have to select a park. He says he has the mural in his house. Wow, I want to visit your house. Tony, excuse me, says, how about a shameless plug? Sure, Tony, we can do that. Thank you for asking. You win the award of my undying appreciation. If you or anyone you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out thingofthemonthclub.com. It is an amazing mural. Sandra says, Spaceship Earth is a favorite.
And watch your step on your moving platform. The platform is moving at the same speed as your time machine.
Shelley, in 55 days, she's going to be here for 10. That is amazing. I hope you have a wonderful visit. That's a good long time.
Watch your step on your moving platform. Platforms may come to you.
John, thanks for putting a link to the Pin of the Month Club. I appreciate that. Been doing a lot of work recently on the Pin of the Month Club. Very exciting news coming soon. If you are a current Pin of the Month Club member, you probably have seen some of the emails and participated in the process. So it looks like within the next few months it might be time for a very big upgrade to the Pin of the Month Club for new and existing members. So very excited about that. Alright, so close, but so far it looks like we are at a ride stop here for Spaceship Earth. Time travel vehicles are not traveling. But at least I'm in the air conditioning. That's a bonus. Ed says your feet are moving at the same speed as your body. Yes, this is Thinking Great Thoughts Day. Robert said, Magic Man, you did a great job with this ride. I agree with you. It's very traditional EPCOT, like education, entertainment, focused on sort of sharing a story and a history on a topic. The time travel vehicles are now moving once again. Oh, and now they're not. Okay. I thought it was going, and then it was not going. Tanya, I'm sorry to hear about your father. Please accept my condolences. I know it's a very difficult time in life. Mindy, good morning to you. Christine, hello from New Jersey.
For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle, and please watch your children.
HR, 5 days to go. Okay, everybody's giving a hand signal here. And we begin.
Inside the vehicle, and please watch your children.
How many do you have? One, you're going to go in that front row, watch your step. How many here? Back row, watch your step.
The sliding doors at the time machine will close.
All right, we made it. So once we clear the entrance area here, thank you. I'll be quiet so that you and everyone else around me can hear what's going on. Robert says, getting the bucket hat ready for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. That is awesome. I was thinking about buying a ticket for the first day of the event, which is in the middle of August. And it's going to be a warm holiday for sure.
Remain seated with your hands, arms, and legs inside the vehicle. Please watch your children.
Tony says this time machine needs some gigawatts to get going.
Stop momentarily. For your safety,
Remain seated at all times. During your slow-moving journey, your time machine will slowly rotate backward and will stop momentarily. When you see
Ignition Bird Control. Welcome aboard.
Like a grand and miraculous spaceship, our planet is sailing through the universe of time, and for a brief moment, we can live on the crust of it. But where are we going? And what kind of nutrition will we discover? Surprisingly, the answers lie in our past. Since the dawn of recorded history, we've been inventing the future one step at a time. So let's travel back in time. I'll show you how our ancestors created the world we know today, and then it will be your turn to create the world of tomorrow. Here, in this hostile world is where our story begins. We are human, struggling to survive, until we learn to communicate with one another. Now we can hunt as a team and survive together.
Ladies and gentlemen, our time travels have been momentarily delayed. Please remain seated. Your time machine vehicle will begin moving again at any moment. Please remain seated. We'll resume our journey shortly. Thank you.
Yeah, come to a stop. At least we have lunch ready for us.
Please remain seated. Your vehicle will begin moving immediately. Remain seated, please. Our travels are resuming now.
Here we go.
It takes 15,000 years to come up with the next time machine, recording our knowledge on cave walls. But then once EPCOT, when we move, the recorded knowledge stays behind. Now let's move ahead to ancient Egypt, because something is about to happen here that will change the future forever. But it also brings with it the dawn of great civilization.
Ladies and gentlemen, our time travels have been momentarily delayed. Please remain seated. Your time machine vehicle will begin moving again at any moment. Please remain seated. We'll resume our journey shortly. Thank you.
Spaceship Earth is not having a very good operation.
Please remain seated. Your vehicle will begin moving immediately. Remain seated, please. Our travels are resuming now.
At this point, each civilization has its own form of writing, which none of the others can understand. But the Phoenicians knew their language. They created a simple common alphabet, adapted into their strategy. Remember how easy it was to learn your ABCs? That's the Phoenicians. They invented it. But then we hit Rome. Rome falls, and the great library of Alexandria in Egypt is burned. Much of our learning is destroyed, lost forever. All since. It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the libraries of the Middle East, being watched over by Arab military scholars. Call it the first backup system. The books Gutenberg invented the movable type printing press. Now knowledge will travel as fast as these new books, and how they work. Books make it easier to invest and future in every field, and the result is an incredible explosion of innovation we call the Renaissance.
Number, please. I'm sorry that one is busy.
By now, we're all communicating from anywhere on Earth. And in 1969, send a man to the moon. We have to invent a new language, spoken not by man, but by computers. At first, they are very expensive computers, but we're seeing the future. Everyone could have technology put the power of the computer in everyone's hands. Together we form a super network that glows with billions of interactions. And once again, we stand on the brink of a new renaissance.
Attention travelers, please remain seated. Your time machine is rotating backward for your return to Earth. In preparation for your return to Earth, your time machine is now rotating backward. Please remain seated. Attention, you are now rotating backward for your return to Earth. Please remain seated, time travelers. Attention travelers, please remain seated. Your time machine is rotating backward for your return to Earth. In preparation for your return to Earth, your time machine is now rotating backward. Please remain seated. Attention, you are now rotating backward for your return to Earth. Please remain seated, time travelers. Attention travelers, please remain seated. Your time machine is rotating backward for your return to Earth. In preparation for your return to Earth, your time machine is now rotating backward. Please remain seated. Attention, you are now rotating backward for your return to Earth. Please remain seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, our time travels have been momentarily delayed. Please remain seated. Your time machine vehicle will begin moving again at any moment. Please remain seated. We'll resume our journey shortly. Thank you.
Another delay in our journey. This is the most leisurely paced spaceship Earth ride I've ever been on. Since we've stopped, I guess I can speak for a minute. So I am seeing some some YouTube comments. So thanks to those of you who are commenting on YouTube.
Seated. Your vehicle will begin moving immediately. Remain seated, please. Our travels are resuming now.
Start again.
history, all of us can have a say about the kind of world we want to live in. The choices we have made for the past 30,000 years have been inventing the future one day at a time. And now, it's your turn.
I'm most interested in, since we're here,
Well done. Now, along with your answers, let's add in some amazing new technology that we happen to know about. And now I believe your future is just about ready. Let's take a look, shall we?
Welcome to the future. Or should I say, your future. Here in your future, getting away on vacation is a breeze. Your smart suitcase knows where you're going and what you'll need. And with solar power from your home fueling station, you're off. Don't worry about the house. A PDA with remote control can take care of anything you forgot. You'll leave your city home in an ultra-light, ultra-powerful, totally networked family car that can take you anywhere. We've already planned a trip to your virtual travel agent. Hotels, check. Restaurants, check. Guided tours, check. You'll never get bored of the journey because holographic gaming technology keeps you connected to friends back home. Travel quickly and safely to places you can't imagine visiting today. The moment you arrive at your ultimate vacation destination, you're out of this world and into the future. The end, or should I say the beginning, of your future.
So here's to the next 30,000 years on spaceship Earth. While no one knows for sure what we'll see or do, I do know it will be quite an adventure. An adventure that will take...
Ladies and gentlemen, our time travels have been momentarily delayed. Please remain seated. Your time machine vehicle will begin moving again at any moment. Please remain seated. We'll resume our journey shortly. Thank you.
yes, that's me. Brian, I got a haircut yesterday. There's still a little bit left up there. Actually, it's getting kind of shaggy, to be honest, at least in certain parts.
Please remain seated. Your vehicle will begin moving immediately. Remain seated, please. Our travels are resuming now.
Ladies and gentlemen, our time travels have been momentarily delayed. Please remain seated. Your time machine vehicle will begin moving again at any moment.
Sandy says, hasn't seen Spaceship Earth pause so many times in a single ride. I think it is a
Please
record.
remain seated. Your vehicle will begin moving immediately. Remain seated, please. Our travels are resuming now.
The space-time continuum not doing so great on the time part today. Marina. Peggy says, more time in AC. I'm with you, Peggy. Very true. Actually, I'm going to exit out on this opposite side so we can get a quick peek at Geo 82, where is the entrance hallway, which is the new lounge with very interesting looking drinks and side dishes and an amazing view of World Celebration. So this is the location of the new Geo 82 lounge. It looks like the entrance hallway is roped off here, but I really like the design, very fun. Jody says that was a long ride, it was. Vicky says enjoying the visit. Thank you, Vicky, I appreciate that. Thank you for your kind comments and your patience. So given the time of 10:42, I think we will take the slightly long way around to the Journey of Imagination. If anybody happens to have easy access to the My Disney Experience app and can tell me what the standby wait time looks like for Imagination, I would appreciate knowing that. If it's 5 or 10 minutes, which is what I would anticipate, I think we're going to go on it. If that's not the case, then maybe we will just do Moana Journey of Water instead. He said, awesome ride. Tony said, a beautiful day. Julie, you're very welcome. So I did see a few YouTube comments along the way when we were in the ride. I was trying to be quiet, but thanks to those of you who are joining on YouTube, as well as all of you who are joining on Facebook. So I do get to see select comments from both platforms. There are typically a lot more people on Facebook, so I see a lot more Facebook comments, but I am seeing some on YouTube along the way, so thank you for that. Appreciate your being here. Today, technology decided to cooperate. Carol said, a beautiful day, for sure. Bonnie says, just loves the stroll. Sue said 5 minutes, thank you very much. So we've got a 5-minute wait time. I think it's where we should go. I did say we'd walk past Journey of Water. Spaceship Earth took longer than anticipated, so I don't think we have time to do Journey of Water and Imagination, so we will just head straight over to Imagination because it's always fun to say hi to Figment. And if history is any guide, I fully anticipate at some point the broadcast will unceremoniously end at a random point in time, but we'll get what we can. We will see what we can. It definitely feels bright out here after being in the darkness of space for an extended period of time. Susan's a Figment fan. Julie on YouTube, hello to you. So the YouTube edition, I actually did several years ago have an opportunity to be able to stream to both YouTube and Facebook live at the same time. And then something happened with the technology and it couldn't go. But now it's back, or a different one is back. So I'm very happy that I can do a live broadcast of both and watch on one or the other or both. Brian, good morning to you. Rudy's a Figment fan, me too. I think Figment may be one of the most successful park-based characters, maybe aside from Pirates of the Caribbean, but that's more a group of characters. Jack Sparrow wasn't part of the original attraction for Pirates of the Caribbean, but was spawned by it. But if you ask what is the most popular character from a Disney park that was created by Imagineers specifically for the park, I think Figment's got to be at the top of the list, at least in the US. In Japan, I would probably think Duffy, and there's no Figment in Japan. Duffy is a huge star, I understand, in Asia. He's made his way here too with his friends. Bruce says, enjoy the strolls. Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate that. So the glass pyramids, which look like maybe a little bit of Windex, are straight ahead of us. Actually, after 50 years, they probably need more than Windex. They're probably just etched with rain and all things that windows have to deal with. You need to call Pella. But they still look good. They do still look good. All right, I do not see an extended queue stretching outside of Journey into Imagination with Figment. So we're gonna head in. And again, my apologies. I anticipate that the broadcast is going to just stop at some random point. But I do appreciate your being here. And we'll see. Maybe the new technology I'm using for broadcasting to both platforms is gonna help with an inevitable break in the action. All right, 5 minutes, not bad. And we're in. Ronald says, can you tell us about the Disney Cruise Line? Yes, Disney Cruise is one of my favorite Disney experiences. I am, as you know, a wild fan of the parks, but I am maybe even more a fan of the Disney Cruise Line. And I have a 10-day... there is no casino on the ship. It is definitely friendly for kids, but for adults as well. There are plenty of things to do. There are adult-only areas to enjoy. So if you ever have an opportunity to go on a Disney cruise, I would say try it out. I have spoken to a few folks who have tried. Kathleen, it's
Row 8 behind the yellow line.
So it is the Eastern Caribbean, so I'll be going to St. Kitts, British Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and a double dip on both Castaway Cay and Lighthouse Point, the two Disney private islands. So looking forward to that. I have not seen Lighthouse Point yet.
Please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside your tour track. Keep a watchful eye on your children, and please don't let your imaginations run wild.
Bienvenidos.
All right, once we get moving, I'll be quiet. My apologies again if the broadcast drops out.
Las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuida a los pequeñitos. Gracias.
Karen, you are welcome. Hi, Terry. And we're on. Enjoy.
I'm Dr. Nigel Channing, Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. There's sight, sound, smell, touch, cookie, and taste. Taste my chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please.
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight? Okay. Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Figment, you are not to interfere with the tour. Our first stop is the sound blend. We'll begin by testing your hearing with a series of tones. Left ear, right ear. Left, right. What? This is odd. Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Figment.
Figment? I thought I told you not to interfere.
But you got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here. All aboard. Woo-hoo! Next stop, imagination. For every sound your ears are hearing, 1,000 thoughts can start appearing, and each of us imagines different things from just a sound. Your mind has wings.
Continuing now, if I may, in a calm, scientific, figment-free manner, the things we see with our eyes can control the eyes of the imagination. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision. Now, all together, if you would please read line 3 and
With imagination, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Follow the bouncing figment. One spark of light can light your fancy. Your mind sees more than what your eyes see. Your sense of sight can make your fancy fly. There's more to sight than meets the eye. Imagination works best when it's set free. Just turn your imagination loose and anything can happen. So let the good times roll. Woohoo! You win one cent. Oh, just really sick. Of course, Doc. The nose knows. One awful whiff can send you reeling. One lovely sniff can be appealing. Your mind defines what enters through your nose. That's how you tell a skunk is not a rose.
You know, I'm sorry, but after that big stink in the smell lab, I hesitate to send you into the touch and taste labs. Perhaps I should end my open house right here.
Great idea. We'll go to my open house instead. It's much more fun. Right this way, everybody.
Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day. With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really comes around. Things downside up and upside down. Now here's a real open house. Come on in. So what do you think? Is it neat?
More than you can imagine.
Well, Doc, it's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brain of your house.
Imagination is just turning your brain upside down. Come on, Figment. It's time to get back to the Institute.
I know a shortcut.
Join us. We all have sparks.
Imagination. That's how our minds create creation.
We set them free. And know what they can do. Those magic sparks from me and you.
You see, Doc, I knew you'd get it. 'Cause you have wonderful imagination.
I do. Oh, yes. Well, thank you, Figment. So, as you can plainly see, imagination works the best when it's set free.
You said it, Doc. Imagination is a blast. Imagination, imagination. A dream can be a dream come true with just that spark from me and you.
And now we invite you to set your imaginations free in the image rooms.
Hooray! Let's go play!
All right, the video held up better than I anticipated. I think there were some breaks in there. You let me know how the quality was. Usually it would drop to the point where it couldn't really even start. So I'll take that as a win. Rudy says, awesome ride. Thank you, Rudy. Susan, you are welcome. Appreciate your always being here. And thanks to all of you who spent some of your Saturday with me, or check it out on the replay later on YouTube and Facebook. The Facebook replays now expire after, I think it's 30 days, but YouTube seems to be hanging in there perpetually, at least for now. The dream board, which is where I think Figment comes out. Elmer says, wearing his front and back side of Walter t-shirt. That's a fun one. Thank you for that. I appreciate you making that purchase. It's a big encouragement to me. Joanne and Mary, you are welcome. Pam. Peggy's asking for one quick shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club before we wrap up for today. I could do that. I could do that anytime. I can do that all the time. Peggy, thank you for asking, and you win the award of my undying appreciation. If you, or anyone you know, like a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Backup of people checking into the DVC Lounge. John, thanks for putting that link. Julie says, always watched on Facebook, but glad to watch on YouTube. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate your watching on YouTube. That's great. Let us wrap up the broadcast today by checking out some of the dancing fountains, which are always a lot of fun. Yvonne says, thanks for the 2 rides. You are welcome, Yvonne. Appreciate your being here. Thank you for joining me. Topher, hello to you. I missed your comment, but I see that you made one, so nice to see you. Hope that your recent trip out west was a good one. And Elizabeth, have a blessed week, you as well. Missy says, Saturday can now start. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me for another live broadcast from the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. Today from EPCOT, where we have a protracted, extended ride on Spaceship Earth and a fairly successful technical Wi-Fi broadcast ride, well, cellular broadcast ride on Journey into Imagination with Figment. I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend and a great week ahead. Thank you again for all your comments, likes, and shares. And until next time, God bless.